Alright, man. What's going on, man? Marco, you ain't really been hitting your diary, but I feel like it's been for a very necessary reason. Because, like, I feel like for the last 2 weeks or so, I kind of been grieving in a different type of way. Like, a lot of different things are happening. And then, like, I also feel like I kind of fully faced the part of myself that I was ignoring, in which like all the expectations that I had for myself, I set for myself at this time when I was younger, that I didn't reach. Kind of, I always in the back of my mind looked at myself as like a failure in a lot of different ways, and like I would try to give myself like pep talks out of that stage, but like I felt like I never really dealt with the emotions that was present. So uh, I feel like I hit a different level of healing, and it's not just me. I give all praise to God. But with that said, now that I'm like looking at myself with renewed eyes, and I'm looking at like everything with renewed eyes, the purpose of what I have to talk about is the fact that um, really all I had to do is love myself, bro. And with that said, I also don't. I think there's a lot of love lacking in this generation that I would like to use my life reversing. You know what I'm saying? I hate the way that men speak on women and women speak on men. I think that's terrible. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got this like strange idea that we don't need each other to do, but like, bro, it's only men and women on this planet, bro. And if God didn't design for us to walk in dependence on each other, then you know what I'm saying? We can't be blinded. You know what I'm saying? I hate the way I even tell my friends, bro, don't call women bitches. Don't call women hoes. Like, we shouldn't commonly degrade them and with our speech. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you hold yourself to be a man, a character. You shouldn't constantly be like, oh, this bitch, this hoe, this hoe. I don't like when my friends do that, so I'm always usually quick to correct them. Because it's like, bro, you gotta understand, we was all born from a woman. It's like, where's that baseline respect in our generation go? And it's not even just that, but it's the fact that, I only really surround myself with men who want to be more. You know what I mean? And if you want to be more, usually you're going to want to pass that down. And it's not saying that every dude around me wants to be a father, every dude around me wants to be a husband. But I am surrounded by men who want to be more. At least you want to be something. And I am surrounded by women who want to be more. And I hated that whole, like, I hate men movement. I used to hate going around my female. I used to have a friend named Jalen, bro. I won't say used to have, because I'm not going to say she's not my friend anymore. We just, I love her, but we're not really, like, I love her. I love her. Whereas she loves me. We will always be friends, but we just don't talk no more. But it used to hurt my feelings because I used to spend a lot of time with her, and the thing she would always say is, "I hate men, I hate men, I hate men," and she's, "Oh, but not you." Like, bro, don't even say that, bro. Like, whatever pain that you feel on the inside of your heart, you need to heal from, because I feel disrespected, and I'm always gonna feel disrespected when you say some stuff like that to me. I don't care what type of what type of reasoning you could be. Oh, this, that. I'm just talking about. No, just stop. Heal. You holding yourself back. I don't think she like that no more, especially because she's had a kid since then. But it just used to hurt my feelings. I used to be surrounded by a few women, and it made me naturally want to distance myself away from you, and a lot, bro. Cause why are you professing this out of your mouth? What is inside of your heart that makes you say this? And I could be like, oh, it's just some of us giving us a bad name, but it's like, nah, bro. I learned, bro. There's a lot of people be like, oh, there's no good women, or oh, there's no good men, bro. There's a lot of good people on both sides out here. It's just the fact that everybody is kind of used to the fact that they think they're gonna get bad when they go into these certain, when they meet a woman. Like, a lot of dudes think ain't no ain't no hope left in this. Ain't no hope left to find like a good woman. You know what I'm saying? So if you got this perspective that there is no hope, you're not going to be able to recognize it when it's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? A man who thinks that he doesn't have any solution or any way out will not look for it, because he believes that there isn't one. You know what I'm saying? But if you believe that there is one, you'll be patient, and you'll constantly be looking. You might not be patient, you might be desperate, but either way, you'll still be looking. And I be trying to tell my friends like, yo, like you gotta switch it up, bro, because that's not the case. There's a lot of goodness to be found on either side of the court. You just gotta know where to get a ball at. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know where to get a ball. You gotta know how to recognize which ball is yours. I'm gonna use this terminology since this is the new one. DDG coined it, bro. You gotta understand the art of the ball, bro. Every ball ain't your ball. You gotta stop being so hungry to have a ball in your hands. You know what I'm saying? You might be a player that's so hungry to have a ball inside of your hands that as no matter what type of ball come your way, you just gonna grab it and be try to shoot that much. No, bro. Every ball ain't your ball. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So I feel like there's a lot of lost love between like men and women, and I feel like one social media definitely is a humongous problem with our generation because when you spend so much time doing this, you know what I'm saying, and you constantly absorbing people's opinions, you think the world is like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes think women are hoes. I've been blessed. The Lord has blessed me to have a lot of healthy relationships with a lot of different women, and not to say that certain things may not have happened or that they all went perfectly, but I have a lot of strong relationships with a lot of girls, and they've been very, very, very beneficial in my development as a human being. Simply because a woman offers you so much in her nature, like they're just so naturally loving, empathetic, and nurturing that it's like, bro, I've learned that I've gained so much, bro, and consider this, I've also pretty much been raised by women. So it's like, how could I allow my mouth to profess that all women are hoes or all women are bitches? And I was raised by a single mom, bro. Definitely whatever, but like, nah, bro, can't do that. And then not only that, I currently live with my grandma. So what do I look like? Because these two women have been the centerpieces of my life, bro. They've been pretty much the centerpieces of my development when I spent most of my time underneath a woman. You know what I'm saying? And then on the flip side, I know a lot of other women who were on a different side. Like, I feel like we have a lack of gratitude in our generation. You know what I'm saying? We have a high sense of entitlement. I'm not even gonna say we, cause I don't. I don't have a high sense of entitlement. Every day I try to walk and practice gratitude, and every day I try to walk and practice like, yeah, just having a grateful spirit for what's around me. I'm not perfect, but I continue to try to stay humble, cause it's like, what does pride and entitlement give me besides disappointment? You know what I'm saying? When you're constantly entitled, feel like you're entitled to things, you're only ever gonna set yourself up to be disappointed, and you're not gonna be able to fully enjoy the present moment, bro. I promise you, you're just not going to be able to. It's not natural. It's not meant to be. Life is not meant to be lived that way. But on the flip side, I know, like, I just know a lot of women who grew up underneath their fathers. I know a lot of women who grew up whatever. And it's just like, where did this "I hate men" trend come from? Where did that come from? I feel like now is the time where we should be setting these things aside, and we should be speaking healing into each other. That's the purpose of this channel, bro. It's the whole purpose of this channel is that when you come around, I hope to bring you at least one step towards a better healing. You know what I'm saying? But it's all up to your own choice. And I think I'm gonna make this a series, but I'm just gonna make this part one as like the introduction, and I'm gonna start making playlists on my YouTube channel with the things that I be wanting to talk about.